Hello, it's Bibi Cameron here, and today I have a beautiful project to share with you. The protagonists of this video are the flowers, so today I'm going to show you how I make these flowers. And to create these two Christmas cards that you can see here, I use Reason for the Season bundle from Stampin' Up. The bundle includes the punch, it's a flower builder punch, and also includes the stamp set with beautiful Christmas sentiments. Well, this is my bundle here. I'm going to use only the punch to create the flowers. And I'm going to start punching 4 times on vellum. Just 1, 2, 3, and 4 times. I'm going to get all the shapes, all the small die cuts from the punch. And I'm going to apply hot glue on a non-stick sheet, just like I'm doing here, to start building the flower. I start pasting the larger petals, just like I'm doing here. And then, while the glue is still hot and soft, I'm going to paste the next 4 petals. It's super easy and super quick, as you can see. I want to create some effects on the paper when I apply the ink, so I'm going to score some lines on the smaller petals, and then I'm going to paste them on the flower, just like I'm doing here. And when the ink dries, you will see the difference of what I'm doing this. You can do this with all the petals if you want, or you can also emboss the paper to create different effects. When my flower is done and the hot glue is dry, I just remove the flower from the non-stick mat, and now I'm going to apply ink. I have chosen some blue inks from Stampin' Up. This is Bermuda Bay, Pacific Point, and also I'm going to use Pool Party. I'm going to use a sponge, it's a regular sponge, and I'm going to start applying the lighter ink just in the center of the flower, as I'm doing here. And it's just a few touches of ink. This will make all the difference in the final product. Now I'm going to apply Bermuda Bay, which is a darker shade of blue, and in my opinion one of the most beautiful colors from Stampin' Up. So I keep applying the ink just like I'm doing here. It's randomly, but I'm also trying to avoid cover those areas where I just apply the Pool Party ink. And I just go there, I just move the petals to apply color underneath them, just like that. And now I'm going to apply a darker shade of blue. I was going to use Marina Mist, but I decided to use Pacific Point because it's more intense and it's more bright. So I'm going to apply it on the edges of the flower just to give that contrast and that intensity of color. Just very easy to make this. Just like that, it's a few touches. And now, just to finish, I'm going to apply a little bit in the center as well, just with the ink that is on my sponge. And this is partially the result. When the ink has dried, it's very important, allow the ink to dry. I then spray some golden water-based ink on top of the flower. This will distress the blue inks. And I'm going to use a heat gun to dry the ink, and also because I like the effect of the vellum folding towards the hot air, and that gives an extra nice effect to the flower. Be careful because the hot glue is going to melt again, so you will have to wait a little bit until it dries completely, and then you can remove the flower from the non-stick mat. And this is the flower on action on a project. And this is going to be the pinky flower. It has more petals, and I also have score lines on all the petals here. I'm going to use Blushing Bright ink, Watermelon Wonder, and Strawberry Slush. I'm going to start applying the lighter ink, which is Blushing Bright, just exactly as I did before with my blue flower. So I just apply a little bit of Blushing Bright ink in the center towards the edges, just a little bit, and then I'm going to apply a Strawberry Slush. And to finish, I'm going to apply Watermelon Wonder ink, which is a sweet ink. It's a very bright color. It's beautiful. I completely love. It's from the new ink color collection from Stampin' Up, and you can get it in my Stampin' Up shop as well. So you just apply the ink. If there is some white patches on the flower, that's okay. That will look more natural. I allowed the ink to dry a little bit, and now I'm going to use an spray to spray water on the flower. You can see immediately the distress ink and how this transforms completely the appearance of the flower. I'm not going to use a heat tool this time. I'm just going to allow the ink to dry by itself. So it takes some time, but the results are absolutely beautiful. If you can see the flower here, you can see it's a slightly difference in the technique, but it changed the appearance of the flower. And that's all for today. I hope you like this flower and you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any question, do not forget to leave a comment underneath the video or in my blog. I have more ideas for you this week and short video tutorials to show you how I use Reason for the Season bundle from Stampin' Up, amazing punch and stamp set to create endless Christmas card designs. Thank you very much for watching and happy crafting. Bye, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel or visit my blog for ideas and inspiration or to order Stampin' Up products anytime.